you noticed, but the one and only Tracy Melchior is joining us today. We're very excited.
I'm very excited to be here. I was hoping you just they'd think I was Melissa and just give it to me and undercover.
And carry on.
Yes.
Hey, did anyone watch a big sporting event on television yesterday? That's right. The World Cup final is already being called the best in history. And it's a far cry from how it began, when a lot of attention was put on how Qatar got the World Cup and the human rights controversies that surrounded the tournament. So what's your take on how this game ended? But maybe first we can just talk about how it played out.
Look, I think you just said that some people are calling it already the best men's World Cup final in history, and they had a fairy tale ending to this tournament, like a 3-3 tie that needed to go into penalties, featuring basically the two considered two of the best players in Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. I don't know, to put it in NBA terms, it was kind of like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant,
wow.
right? The past, the hero of the past, and the coming king of, well, actually, some people would argue the current king of FIFA, Kylian Mbappe. So this was a fairy tale ending for FIFA and the Men's World Cup. It was, and that's why so many people are talking about it, and so many people are watching, and so many people are tweeting, and it was kind of feverish yesterday.
Yeah.
I heard someone asked on Twitter, who's a Housewives fan, they said, can someone put this in context for me? And they said, imagine if Vicky from Orange County and Sonia from New York were together playing against each other. And did you get it?
Yeah.
Got it.
That's big. Or Nene Leakes and Bethany Frankel, or Nene and Kathy Hilton.
Oh, there you go.
I want her to come back. She's got to come back. Okay, but that's not World Cup.
What do you have to say about World Cup?
Yeah. Well, I know that, obviously I've had it on in my office and things. I've heard people saying that do they like it better in the winter or the summer? But I feel like there's been more excitement about it being in the winter, because I think there's so much to do in the summer. I mean, again, I'm not speaking for the footy fans. I'm on the outside looking in. So this is my take, on it. So if you really like it in the summer, go for it. But I feel like the winter time, we're more prone to not be at different things, and we're all talking about it, having it in our offices, and people meeting at pubs. But I know that Drake bet on it, and he actually bet on this is where I go to. He actually bet on the winning team, but there was a time situation with the bet. So because it went into overtime.
Yes.
Look at me. TSA ain't calling me anytime soon. All right? They ain't calling me. Sorry. Thanks, Laura Scarfo. So because it went into overtime, he won because they won, but he didn't win the bets. So it was $1 million he bet on. He would have made 2 and change. So people are saying, oh, Drake, he lost. I'm like, Drake stays winning. Let's be real. And just when I thought he couldn't stay more winning, he posts this on his Instagram. And Cynthia, I know you're with me on this.
I watched it. It is the cutest. I was gonna tweet it at you.
Right?
I thought of you immediately.
And I know this has nothing to do with the World Cup, but look at that.
I'm with you, Tracy, and I'm so glad you're on the show today, because I am not the audience for this topic. However, I will say that I don't know if anyone here knows Glennon Doyle. She's an author. She's been on the show before. She wrote Untamed. She's married to soccer star Abby Wambach, okay? So I was following her on Instagram this weekend, and so she put up 2 things that I thought were very funny. She wrote one, that her family, all the kids too, they make me sit back here during the soccer and write all my questions down. And then she also posted a bunch of videos of them getting so emotional. It's her daughter crying.
Oh my
Abby was screaming.
gosh.
And so she also wrote down, I swear, I don't remember childbirth being this intense. She goes, motion for epidurals during the soccer. And I just thought that was really nice. I loved
really
it.
cute.
It was a good take. That was about all I could relate to. And I was very grateful that I don't have a family that watches the soccer.
Yeah.
Watches the soccer.
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.